Monacelli going up against Walter Ray Williams Jr. and Deadeye. Has his eyes and sights set on another title. Strike. Looks like Walter moved outside a little bit and starts off the title match with a ringer.
And Walter's able to play the lanes more comfortably for him, staying outside, throwing the ball in a straighter trajectory.
Monacelli, first shot here in the title match.
Matches him.
We have these incredible surgeons and physicians. Every specialty under the sun. We don't just have them, we have...
Wasn't too long ago these two met. In fact, it was last week. And Walter Ray defeated Amleto Monacelli. So Walter Ray looking to become the first player in a while to win back-to-back titles. Parker Bone did it early '97, early last year in the Showboat Invitational, also the AC Delco Classic. Monacelli, nice match play record, 17-7.
Two hottest bowlers on tour this fall. And a late 10-10 for Monacelli. Watches the head pin, goes to the sideboard and comes back and takes out the 10-pin, albeit a little late. Just enough. Walter Ray to answer back for a double of his own.
Able to kick out the 10, but the 7 stands.
Same shot that Monacelli threw. The 7 does not fall over, but fortunately the 10 does.
Blows in the thumb hole a little bit.
Just makes it a little bit tacky, helps him hang on to the ball. Walter Ray won this tournament back in 1994. In fact, no problem for Deadeye with despair. Walter beat our stat man, Butch Soper, right here, 1994 in the Touring Players Classic.
Has cashed in 17 out of 23 events. 16 times he's made it into the top 24. So Walter Ray working on a spare. Amleto Monacelli out the gate with a double.
Little extra loft.
Fortunately, again,
Walter got that ball further out on the lane, and he also gave it a little more fingers. Fortunate just to leave the 9 pin as he trips the 4. Watch, you'll see the 4 pin as it trips out, second from the left.
And picks up the spare in the 3rd frame. Monacelli trying to get even. After Walter Ray beat him last week, Monacelli up in the 3rd frame. Back-to-back PBA Player of the Year honors for Amleto in 1989 and 1990. And he's got a 3-bagger. And he said the one goal, the main goal is to win the Tournament of Champions. I think every player's dream out here is to win the Tournament of Champions, and that's coming up in a couple of weeks.
Right now, Amleto's dreaming about taking Walter Ray Williams and giving him his 31st second-place finish. You can see Amleto, pretty nice credentials of his own, 2-time PBA Player of the Year. Walter Ray trying to make it 3 in a row, and boy, what a great fall he's had. Amleto for the 4th consecutive strike to open up a championship match.
And I don't know if I should say it, but $25,000 extra for a 300, so I said it.
There you go.
Got it out. Sorry.
Well, that's Amleto Monacelli, who threw the ball too far to the right, didn't get it back. In order to make this spare, needs to get the ball to the left side of that 2-pin. Knock it into the 10. It's a makeable split.
Averaging 221 plus this year.
Almost.
And he misses both of them. By virtue of that, he throws away 2 more pins, and now his lead, only 5 pins. He knows it's close. Okay, but for Amleto, it's over. Forget about it. Walter Ray up on lane 72.
Walter Ray coming back just like a true champion. 28 titles. He won his 28th just a week ago. 4-time PBA Player of the Year. Started off slow, 28th, at least by Walter Ray Williams standards, and then moved up 8th after round 2, 3rd, and then just took over. This is a championship match. We still have the National Finance Challenge upcoming. If Walter Ray able to take it all out, and the 7 included.
And now Walter Ray with the 5-pin lead. Amleto Monacelli up on lane 72 to try and answer back. You know, watching Walter bowl, it reminds me of watching Earl Anthony bowl back in the 70s. Just automatic. He just knocks down more pins than anybody else. Just great player.
There's the great Earl Anthony, winner of 41 national titles. Monacelli, though, after a 3-bagger, then an open, come right back with a strike.
He puts it out of his way. Doesn't think about it. He left the 210 the last time, but now back solid in the pocket. Great mental game. Both of these bowlers have great attitudes, and it's really one of the reasons why they're so darn good. Physical ability, not enough to be a consistent winner on the tour. You must have a good mind.
Monacelli can take the lead back. And a strike. Monacelli and Walter Ray Williams Jr. going at it here in the title match of the National Finance Challenge at Woodland Bowl in Indianapolis. Back with the conclusion in a minute.
But take a look at the diverse styles of Amleto Monacelli and Walter Ray Williams. First, Amleto, watch the way he opens up his shoulders. That enables him to get a lot of fingers and wrist into the ball, make the ball hook back for the strength. Now Walter Ray, he's more closed as he walks up the line, more in control. He's an accuracy player. Both great players.
Two different styles, two champions, two PBA Hall of Famers, two former PBA Player of the Year. Walter Ray Williams Jr. in the 6th frame, working on a double.
Yeah, going for Robert. She doesn't.
Boy, Walter, and you know, the better you get, the more fortunate you are sometimes. Came in light in the pocket, but got them all down.
One back and forth, 5-pin advantage for Deadeye. 9-19 with a 219 average in 28 appearances. There's a top seed. But some players have bowled some big games against him.
Brian Box did it earlier in the fall.
All of Jones products made in Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin are certified gluten-free. That's going to include our all-natural.
Walter Ray showing the emotion and verbalizing the emotion. Watch this ball as it comes in light in the pocket. Got the angle. He's got the speed, and he's got them all 10 down.
Amleto down by 15. Coming back, not enough. 2-8.
Metal came up right there.
Well, not only does the lead go to 17 pins for Walter Ray, but things are getting a little late. You can see the ball coming in a little bit light. The 2 and the 8 standing, and a spare that you must show a lot of attention toward.
It's not a gimme.
Now hook. Oh, just enough.
Monacelli, spare in the 7th.
Doesn't look like it's going to make it, does it, Phil? In fact, you'd swear it wouldn't, but touch the 2, drive the 8. And now think about throwing a strike on lane 71 as he trails by 17. And Amleto Monacelli, 17 down.
Monacelli 62 and 65 with a 213 average and 79 appearances on television. Comes right back. Oh, kicks out the tip.
Like some African messenger too.
You may want to think about taking that watch off. Watch the ball as it drives back in. The head pin goes to the sideboard. The same friendly kick as the messenger comes on, takes care of it. And excitement. Williams Jr. trying to make it 29 first place finishes to 30 seconds. His goal to even that up, and I wouldn't bet against him.
Loves to pitch horseshoes, chess, computers. Right now, trying to stare down all 10 of those pins standing up.
Now, fortunate, he knocks it 5 and the 8 out of the 2-4. It was the bucket for a while, a difficult spare. Now it's just the 2 and the 4. It shouldn't be any problem for Walter Ray Williams Jr.
Again, very difficult to win back-to-back tournaments out here on tour. Walter Ray has an opportunity to do it.
Well, it's just tough to win any tournaments out here. There's a lot of talent, very, very deep, and Walter, he takes care of the 2 and the 4. You know, he throws the ball very straight and almost drops the 2 straight back off the 4.
Monacelli will stand up in the 9th frame, down by 25. He can cut it into that lead with a strike.
Desperately needs this one. Here she comes, the same one. He's getting
another messenger.
Head pin off the sideboard, right into the 10 pin. And we've got ourselves quite a final match now.
15 pin advantage, and Monacelli will finish this match first.
What a great reaction. Oh yeah, again, thank you.
Possible 242 for Monacelli. Possible 247 should Walter Ray Williams strike out.
Well, Monacelli needs 2 strikes in the 10th frame to force Walter Ray to get 2. Needs the first strike in the 10th frame to make Walter march. Now that'll force him to march, Phil. You know, in talking with Brian Voss earlier, we discussed how the lanes weren't very accommodating, but these 2 great champions have figured them out. We take a look. Monacelli trailing by 5 with a strike here in his second ball in the 10th. That would become a +5.
Monacelli, second ball in the 10th frame. Once again, a possible 242. But Walter Ray still has an opportunity to step up there and win it.
Hurry up. Did not get off his hand the way he wanted it. He leaves the 10 pin, breaks the 2 out of it. Right now, count doesn't really mean that much. If he makes this, it's 231. If he misses at 230, Walter Ray would just need to make a mark with good count in the 10th frame to win.
Nice effort by Amleto Monacelli, and it may be good enough. We don't know yet. Walter Ray Williams needs a mark. 231 for Monacelli here in the title match.
Needs to fill 15 pins in the 10th frame, so an 8-count spare and 7, that's 15. Any way you can do it, he'd like to strike right here and get it over with. It's going high.
Able to kick it out.
Very fortunate. There's your champion, Walter Ray Williams Jr., 29 PBA titles.
Back-to-back championship for Walter Ray. 29 titles.
Only got the ball to hook. Come on.
Almost took too much, Walter.
Needs 5 pins on 2 balls. I think
he can take care of that. And Page right now is smiling as it's just the 4th pin.
So Walter Ray Williams Jr. is the winner of the National Finance Challenge. We're not done yet. We have another match coming up.